Why are so many boomers buying Bitcoin right now? Could it be that they're starting to understand that the fiat system is a scam? Do they realize that the Fed is out of moves in its fight against inflation? To Lynn Alden's point, when inflation is caused by the banking sector through excessive lending, the Fed's tools, QE and QT, are very effective. But when inflation is caused by fiscal deficit spending, the Fed can only do so much to rein it in. Their hands are tied. The US and every other nation is stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's an outstanding deficit of $35 trillion plus $215 trillion in unfunded liabilities, Medicare, Social Security, etc. in the US. There's no realistic path to making these payments that doesn't involve a lot of new money creation. The annual interest on the debt is now over $1 trillion, overtaking our massive $800 billion annual military budget. A huge chunk of that debt is due this year. It must be refinanced at much higher rates, which will further balloon the annual interest expense. Let me put it in perspective. When Obama took office in January 2009, his first move was to put together a $700 billion stimulus package to bail out the banks. I remember thinking that that was an ungodly amount of money. Those figures were astronomical at the time. Today, 16 years later, we're blowing through $1,000, $1 trillion every 100 days. Like it ain't no thing. We're now hemorrhaging trillions each year, and the appetite for treasuries is waning. The difference, the money we can't borrow because people no longer want to lend to the government, has to come from the money printer. The printer is going brrr and will be brrring from here on out. If they try to keep rates higher for longer, they'll just make the problem worse by racking up even higher deficits. If they cut rates, and they inevitably will, then they will accelerate inflation. It's easy to miss this because it's happening like a train wreck in slow motion. But make no mistake, the wheels are falling off. The fiat Ponzi will come to an end, and it might be sooner than we expect. Boomers are finally waking up to this reality. QE infinity is what comes next, IMO. They're going to have to print as much as they did during COVID, year in and year out. This might not result in the collapse of the dollar anytime soon, but it will weaken the currency at an accelerated rate. How should boomers protect themselves? Bitcoin is the best way to protect oneself against the impending tsunami of fiat trash that will soon flood planet Earth. Stay vigilant. Plan accordingly. Buy Bitcoin.